Alright, here's the thing with Nightfall. Don't get me wrong, amazing character, and in any other show, that would be like the one, the queen of the show. But no one, and I mean no one, can take Yor's spot. Yor's basically the goddess among queens, and ain't no one breaking this family apart. And I love how you go from this very cold demeanor on the outside to the most sweet and soft character ever, who's just thinking of how great of a wife she would be to her lovable Loid. But I think what's amazing about an episode like this, which it was funny, right? Because the credits start playing like 17 minutes in, and you have like 6 minutes remaining in the time bar there, so you knew something was coming in. The whole Anya hating Bond it was amazing. I love that whole sequence. But the fact that in such a short amount of time, it really establishes that what seems to be so fake on paper, once again, is the most genuine goddamn relationship ever, and that is this family, right? And when you look at someone like Nightfall, who knows Loid on a technical level better than Yor does, like that's not up for debate. She knows the ins and outs of his mind and how he does things, such as he likes black coffee, so haha, Loid doesn't drink it with cream or sugar, why would you do that? But Yor's the type of woman who is the perfect housewife. She is the perfect wife for Loid. Not only does Anya love her above all else, the fact that she can recognize these little things about him that someone like Nightfall never would, because Nightfall doesn't think about it in this way. Loid always drinks it black, but she never stops to consider that maybe it actually makes him uncomfortable. So the way that Yor actually gives him the coffee, it actually allows for him to not have as much of an uncomfortable stomach. And those little points throughout that whole little meeting there, you could say, right? It just really flexes in such subtle ways that the smile that he's putting on is not a fake smile, it's a genuine happy smile, which is why she ends up storming out. Very typical Full Metal Alchemist fashion. It's a terrible day for rain. It's a good thing it's raining because you can't see the tears. She wouldn't be crying, she wouldn't be that upset if she actually thought that Loid was completely putting on a fake smile. But no, there was some genuine care there. And the fact that it hurt her that she's not the one next to him, I thought was brilliant, because not only does it reinforces that Yor is best wife, best mom, best goddamn female, goddammit, she's just absolutely supreme. It also flexes that you can have interesting side characters who could be potential love interests in any other show stand next to them and be able to almost have like the female counterpart to Yuri, right? Yuri wants to break these two up because no one should get his sister, damn it. And then you have Nightfall wanting to break it up because she wants to be next to Loid so she can be his wife and basically treat him like a king. And I think these types of characters normally are very annoying. They're very you feel like they get in the way of the romance that you want to see flourish. But it feels so perfect because all these characters do is they reinforce the family as being something genuine and not just there for the mission. It may have started like that, but this is a real family through and through. And to see how, instead of the direction I thought we were going, which would be Yor versus Nightfall, which I still think could be a possibility arcs down the line, them actually duking it out, and that'd be pretty fantastic. Instead, it was handled with just showing how much of a genuine mother, a genuine wife she is, and the fact that Loid doesn't look at these things that Nightfall does as mistakes, as you should have just taught the kid to not spill. You should have just whipped her into shape over a month and she'd get all the Stellas. Instead, Loid just is proud of her and says, you have nothing to apologize for. You have nothing to feel ashamed for. You're doing amazing. And he recognizes that. And the fact that it hurts Nightfall, it goes to show that this isn't Loid putting on another mask. This is the true him. And the fact that he's starting to feel more human, even though, yes, they're spies, they're these agents, you're supposed to toss your emotions away. That's exactly what he taught her. The fact that he's slowly cracking and becoming more human, it really goes to show that this is a real family through and through. And not to say there can't be drama with that. You have to pick your family over the mission, right? That's eventually going to come. But the fact that for Nightfall to run away in tears, it goes to show that Best Girl Yor, she is 100% the mom and the wife for this mission and for Loid in general, and I absolutely love it. But the after the credits moment, man, it was 5 minutes of Anya gold, and Anya was being Anya all throughout the episode. She hissed at Nightfall at one point. She was just melting in Yor's lap. It was adorable. But then they're watching this cartoon where Penguin gets, killed. And I'm thinking to myself, before Loid even says it, what kind of, television show are they watching here? And I kind of thought what was going to happen was, we would then see the same program the next day where the Penguin would also be patched up similar to her stuffed animal. But we didn't see that, but maybe in the future. But I love that for someone like Bond, who is a dog at the end of the day. And we can easily forget that because of the experimentation, the supernatural, being able to predict and stuff. The fact that he gets so jealous that the stuffed animal stole his precious Anya that he destroys it. Everyone, if you've ever had a dog, especially a younger dog, has done that at least once. And the fact that Anya goes to hate and then the whole peanut giving, it's such a sweet, childlike moment, and it's the perfect thing to end the episode on, because you start with, this Agent Nightfall is trying to break apart this family so she can be here, she can do everything better. And then you end it with just the most wholesome, normal family thing ever. The pet destroyed something the child cherishes because her precious daddy gave it to her. They repair it, she makes up with the dog, and everything is well. It is the least spy, assassin, mind-reading thing ever, and instead it's just a normal family thing. And it really reinforces how beautiful this family truly is. Like, literally, the more I watch a Spy Family, the more I love it. And it's a shame, right? Because we got a month of Spy Family left before we'll probably have to wait a few years. Let the manga get ahead and let the team be able to produce a core or two. But I think what makes me happy is knowing that we will see more, because it's like literally one of the most profitable anime of this year. Like, it's topping TV broadcast charts, it's topping merchandise charts. It's just an absolute unit of an anime, and there's no way in hell a production committee will let this one slip by and never do more than the 25 planned episodes. But I think what makes me happy is this is one that you can wait for, right? It's not something that you want to see rushed out, because the expressions, the body reactions, like when Anya is initially like hugging Yor and then like playing with Bond, just the general realistic animation there on top of the meme-worthy faces, there's just so much attention and care to detail put into this, and the fact that you can continue to introduce new characters, whether meme characters, in the case of I still don't understand Discount Twilight, but I hope we get to see him again, to, the kind of rivalry with the love interest where you have Yuri, Yor's brother, trying to break it apart because of the whole jealousy that my sister, you're not good enough for her, and then you now have an actual love interest who wants to be with Loid but still can't. Like, these new characters and the extra characters they add in, it doesn't distract from the main cast, which is one of the rare cases that I can honestly say that this is one of the best examples I can give for a side cast never distracting from the main cast, standing tall as their own characters, but doing something to make the main cast just seem more interesting. And the fact that you can take someone who legit wants to break them apart and make me say I can't wait to see her again, because I know she isn't going to break them apart. She isn't going to ruin this relationship, right? But the antics, the emotion that can come from a character like this is just so good that you can't just let it pass up, and I imagine we're gonna get it next week. I didn't watch the preview or anything, but I imagine that's probably the direction we're gonna go. But with a month left to go, Spy Family, the sky's the limit, the possibilities are endless, and I can't wait for more. But let me know your thoughts and feelings down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new around here, and you can support the Patreon, got a full live reaction. You can also get video shoutouts, a lot of fun little perks if you're interested, so do check that out if you're interested. So until next time, everyone, please take care and have a good one.